what do I want to talk about today? Indian motorcycles. Let's do it! Alright, so in the last week to 10 days, maybe even 2 weeks by the time you see this, who knows? Indian released some new motorcycles here. They updated their Scout line. I guess it's not new, it's just updates. So this is some pretty good news, I think, for any motorcycle enthusiast. If you check them out, buy-in rate for a Scout is a little over $10,000, and the skies are the limit. You know, they came out with some options, good, better, best, and I'm not even sure what they call them. Then they have a pretty trick, the 101 anniversary, I don't even know if it's anniversary, the 101 model or something. That looks pretty cool. Just from the website, scrolling through, I think it's neat that they say, for the most part, a lot of the options that are in the more expensive bikes, you can kind of kit out to the lower expense bikes. So I guess depending upon what you want to do, how much you want to spend at that initial buy-in, maybe things you don't know. I know for me, originally I loved the idea of not having a key fob, a key to start it. Let me make sure I got my keys. But then I run into myself doing this a lot, riding around going, oh, do I have my keys? Now, a couple times when the battery died, I got a little warning on the Pan America, a little fob that goes, the little light goes, hey, no keys. So that's cool. But those are the all kinds of upgrades that they have that you may or may not know. Oh, you see the little cow, baby? I don't know why they're calling them 25 models. I mean, we're in May, so that is a super early release. Unless they are trying to beat Harley to the punch. Earlier this year, Harley did a big reveal, their Grand American Tours. They even came out with a CVO for the Pan America. All the bells and whistles, and I gotta tell you what, they look like they are kitted out to where I think maybe I would upgrade the paint and to the black engine, but I think they would be ready to go, like right from the factory. I mean, they switched to all LED lights and all these other things that other manufacturers have been doing all along. Indian, for example, I see that there's a lot of back and forth between Indian and their models and the Harley and their models. I never really looked at Indian as an American brand. I kind of consider it, you know, it's under the Polaris wing. They're Canadian. Just the way they do things is very metric bike. Their releases, when they do upgrades or updates, they're very minimal for the most part. Kind of like the metric bikes do. I mean, they may change a paint color year to year. There are models that go 2 or 3 years without ever even seeing a different color paint scheme. So who knows? But anyway, so they got these new Scout models out. They're all very trick. I'm going to scroll through, maybe put something on here somewhere from the internet. But they look good. They're really attractive bikes, and I think that that's a shot fired to the softtail line. Maybe Harley has something in the wind with the new softtails coming out, and they got word, and that's why they released at least 4 or 5 months early. I mean, come on, April for a 25 models. I watched some videos. There's a bunch of people doing different things. One of my favorites for bike reviews, he does everything. He rebuilds them, is Brandon Picasso. I'll put a link there to his stuff. He did a couple, like, not even impressions, just, hey, sitting on the bike, getting to know it. And I really like his style, because he's actually, his photography work or videography work, he kind of looks at things that I would want to see. I would say check him out. He does great stuff. Good job, Brandon. Rebuilds a lot of bikes too, especially early on. He was doing tons of Indian stuff, so I really trust what he would have to say when that review comes out. I'm a big guy, hefty. There is no way I think I could do anything substantial on one of those Scouts, to be honest with you. It's just not in the cards for me. The same thing kind of with the Harleys. Not in the cards for me. There's just those softtail lines just aren't big. And I love the lowrider ST, which is the only bike that seems to be getting love recently. So that's why I'm thinking maybe everything's going to be revised, and that would be cool. So these cruisers that are out are really cool looking, and what I appreciate about them is that really no one else is in this market. Forget where any of these bikes are made. The cruising line generally is your Harley Davidson line or Indians. There are a couple other manufacturers, the European models, that are doing smaller displacement ones, like the Shadow Phantoms or the Honda Rebels. I think the Vaquero is the only big touring bike that's any competition. And bang for the buck, you know, I mean, it's sitting, I think, at a good price, maybe $17,000, $18,000. But there's nothing to do with it. Once you get it, it's done. There's not a lot of options to upgrade unless you hit the aftermarket world. So Indian is filling that niche. Harley, they don't have the tech hit until 25, 26,000 now for the big boys. The lowrider ST does have some cool stuff. They have put an investment in that, but I think by the time you spec that guy out, that's a 24,000. So Indian is got at least what, $12,000 worth of playing room. Get the bike that you want, maybe get some upgrades. That's a pretty big deal. This is a lot of jibber jabber about nothing. I'm excited new bikes are coming out. It seems like we've been stagnant for a little while. A couple big manufacturers came out. Can't wait to see what else is coming through the pipes. I did see Honda is coming out with I don't even know what category it is. It looks like it's a adventure bike, kind of in the, but not like an Africa Twin. It looked kind of almost naked. Like I think they had a bike called the Elephant. Maybe that was Honda. That could have been Ducati. In like the 80s or something. It looks like the old style bikes that you would run the Paris Dakar on or something like that before you started getting shot at. So that's cool. It is nice. I'll go looking at other manufacturers with running through a VPN just to see what other countries have. I'm always a little jealous. Somebody always has something a little bit cooler going on, but motorcycles are good. Lower price points are great. Get more people out riding. I love doing this, and I would love to be able to share it with more people. I'm almost to my hog meeting now, speaking of sharing it with people, so I'm going to close this out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Ride safe, have fun, be kind to each other, and just watch out for other drivers. They're not looking for us just yet. A little early in the season. Is that grass over there? I don't know. Keep an eye out for grass on the road. Alright, this is Jerry Minamoto. Thank you for watching. Peace.